Hi guys, I have another journal flip through for you. This was a custom order from my Etsy shop, and she wanted birds and the unicorn or rainbow dyed paper. So I obliged, and I had so much fun making this beautiful journal. This is a 9x6. So I used for the cover this Michael's paper, and it has little gold flowers all on it, and on the front the coffee dyed paper that I did, I used red and yellow food coloring as well as some yellow glimmer mist, and it made this really pretty yellow, orange, pink paper that's used throughout. And I loved how the edges turned out, so I backed this bird photo from a wildlife book with some of the coffee dyed paper and added some buttons and this little flower charm here on the garment pin, and find joy in the ordinary is the saying that I put there. And I have this is all stitched on here. So beautiful cover. It has a lace closure. Let's get into it. This one's so much fun. I love it. Okay, so the inside is this gold wallpaper, and then it has a little front pocket with some blue lace and a little camera like flare button here, like a vintage camera, and a little enamel dot. And then I have some bird photos from that wildlife book. I have little hot glue gun strings. There we go. And I just did some sewing on them and added them here in the front pocket. And so here's this coffee dyed paper. Look at how beautiful it turned out. I just love the variation in color. So I have this little journal card here with a feather stamp from Amy Tangerine and clip. It says journal. Here's a little corner pocket with this tag. And these birds are from Digital Collage Club, and I will link that below. So there's a tag there. There's a little clip and some lace, and here's a vintage 1950s encyclopedia entry on some birds. Here's one of these triple tuck spots that I made with the Calico Collage Spring Peacock domino size printables. And this is life size. I like that. And so it's a triple tuck spot. So I made 3 tags here. And so I was thinking, you know, it would be nice to put photos on those, but you could journal on them or whatever. And then in the back, I turned it into a 4th tuck spot and made a little mini journal called Everyday Chronicles. And there's this green cover, and all the pages inside are different shades of greens and yellows. And that just tucks there in the back. And here is a, I printed this on the back of the scrapbook paper. That's kind of my new thing. When I don't want white, I find these vintage items in the public domain. This is from the Old Design Shoppe, and she has a bunch of stuff on there that you can use that are copyright free. And this is Come Little Leaves. And then I added this floral chipboard sticker here. And then this would be great for a photo. Here's another bird from the Digital Collage Club. And then I have this floral trim, and then I put a garment pin on this flower. And let me see if I can bring this up so you can see the detail. I had a paper punch that was little feathers. So there's 2 little feathers clipped on there. Here is another background from the Old Design Shoppe that I printed on the back of this scrapbook paper. There's a little sticker in the corner there. Another sticker here. This is just a vintage, I think this is Old Design Shoppe as well. It's an old copyright-free image. It's really pretty with this bird in the envelope. And I turned it into a text spot, so we have 2 journaling cards, and I stitched around the frame on this one. So right there. And then this is also printed on. This is, I believe, also the Old Design Shoppe. I've downloaded a lot of stuff from hers to use on the back of my pages, and so look that up if you get a chance. Here's a really pretty sticker there. And then I clipped on this ruby-throated hummingbird vintage image here. The paper clip has a tiny little bead, and I put a frame sticker on this red-winged bird on this 1950s dictionary page. This is a great place for journaling. And then I printed this from the Old Design Shoppe as well. And then I clipped on this tag, feather, and bead. Let me see if I can hold it up there so you can see it. This is a vintage, like really old, I think, from an animal book. I printed that on the back of this here. I think that was from like the New York Public Library archives or something like that. And so this is Graphics Fairy, and it slips a little bookmark in right there. So I thought that was cute. And I just love the coffee effect. I couldn't do anything to that page because it's so beautiful. I took some more of the bird paper from the animal book I was telling you about, and I turned it into a big secret envelope here. Lots of room. It's all stitched closed, and I added some Tim Holtz sayings. Hold on tight to your dreams, stronger than yesterday, and come what may. And then there's wallpaper backing it with a little bird from the Digital Collage Club. And then this I found, I think, on the New York Public Library as well. This is like the front of a book of music called Bird of Blue Waltz Song. And this is really old as well. And so I did that as the middle of the signature so you could see that in all its beauty. And then here's a little journaling card I made with a Graphics Fairy ATC sized card. And then the other side of that big pocket, lots of room. And then on this side it says, a dream is a wish your heart makes, and live gently upon this earth. I used a paint chip here with the color Green Countryside for a tuck spot. And then a book page from like a children's storybook about little mice and they talk and all that kind of stuff. It's called Windmill Hill, I think. And so I put that book page in there. And then I did a paper ribbon stitched here with a little flat back button. And you could put a picture or journal there in the other side of that bird page. And here's a vintage bird house image. I think that was Old Design Shoppe as well as this. Here's a little ruffled ribbon and some flat backs that I put on there. Here is a book page from a book I got at a used bookstore this past weekend when I was out with my husband, and it's about recipes for bird feeders. And this is on woodpeckers. So here's a woodpecker and some recipes and what their favorite foods are and all of that. So I thought that that was really cool to add in here. There's the other side of that rose advertisement. And I clipped on this little vintage image of a hummingbird here. Here's a circle from Digital Collage Club with a little bird. I folded this down and added a feather and a square, some pieces of ephemera, a little clip. Here's an Old Design Shoppe little vintage birds and the sticker that says always. And then I clipped a tag on here too with a little button and some washi tape and a heart. Another Digital Collage Club bird. And then here is a journaling card tuck spot. I think this paper. Yeah, okay. So you can write on it here. You can tuck something here. This is another bird recipe book page. Blah, the words aren't coming. You could tuck something in here and something behind as well. So that would keep something pretty safe in there. And I added this gold border here to this page. Hummingbird from the Digital Collage Club. And then this little stamp that says capture your memories, and then my card here in the back. So I hope that this is what she was looking for. It was so much fun to make. I think nature journals are my absolute favorite to make. They're just so peaceful and so much fun to put together. She did order 2 books. So the second one I'm working on now, and the theme is lace. So that should be coming to a video soon near you. Have a great day, guys. Yeah. Bye.